just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, J.P. Sears.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one outside. And the home opener is underway. And that's in for a strike. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now Spencer Horwitz. In the air, left field, down the line. Andujar makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Jarren Duran. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit weakly on the ground. Gonzalez tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And there's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tatis waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Top of the second. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Sears back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On a line out towards center. And there's 1 down. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
And that's in for a strike. Sears, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Kicks and fires. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Hit on the ground to short. Merrill slings it across. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Andres Jimenez. Foul ball there. On the ground to first, Goldie steps on first for the out. Next up for the A's, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Fly ball down the line. Kiner-Falefa makes the play, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Volpe. That misses. Ball 1. Check swing, and he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's 0-1. And strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground at first, and that's foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's fouled away.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2. High chopper to third. To first.
He's out.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting up, the first baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Fought off foul. Langoliers stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside, and it's 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Cruz pulls it down. 2 down. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jarren Duran. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here is Goldschmidt. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Going 1. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Joey Bart. Grounded out his first time. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The other way, and foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Back-to-back singles. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
To short, could be 2. To Jimenez, and that's 2. Bottom 4, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Goes down looking.
The batter, number 3.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
0-1.
missed.
What's a good pitch there.
I got a
Really
ball,
had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a little bit high.
1-1.
Nasty pitch right there. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Volpe. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Sears back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. A solo shot. It's 4-1. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. So up next, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. That one is upstairs. Left field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now Spencer Horwitz. And that one fouled off. Makes the grab, 1 away. Goldie steps into the box. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, bases empty. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man at first. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, way high. Bart off of first with 2 away. This to third. They take the force out, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Caleb Ferguson will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That just misses. 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering, and it just misses. That one pushed foul. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, that's fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Line drive and foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And now the Pirates lead off. Man, Brian Hayes.
Now pitching from the Athletics, number 48.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Hit hard, base hit. And out to aboard.
The left fielder, number 10.
So digging in, Ryan Reynolds, 1 for 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
Number 35, Colin Holderman.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Connor Falefa going back on this one. Caught just shy of the wall. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And the batter now, Miguel Andujar. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Boom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Spencer Horwitz. McFarland back to work. Way
Ball
upstairs,
1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Out to short, Merrill. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And there's a ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one ripped to left. Reynolds snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Jarren Duran up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Just missed. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Up next for the Pirates, Anthony Volpe.
Now pitching for the A's, number 44, Tyler Ferguson.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first. Now 2 out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right side. Stretches out and hauls it in. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Instead. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Santana.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. He's 2 outs away. Jackson Merrill up next for the A's. Tap foul at the plate.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone. Down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Kyle Higashioka up next for the A's. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Connor Falefa makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it. Heaney with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.